and founder of Kaizen Kaizen is gotten from a Japanese word that means continuous improvement. So we expect that as you come on our platform, you're going to improve your life continuously for as long as you would like. There are a variety of courses on our platform and they are accessible to you anywhere, anytime. So you can basically learn at your own convenience. You can take our Forex trading course, you can take our cryptocurrency trading course, you can take our branding and design course, or you can take our sales mastery course. All these high income skills are in demand and they can make you anywhere from 6 to 7 figures.
What is copyright? I'll mute my mic in the YouTube, Abby.
Welcome, everybody. Hello, everybody, and good evening. How is my sound? Confirm you can hear me. If you can hear me, uh, how is my sound? How is my sound? Confirm you can hear me. If you can hear me, if you can hear me, confirm you can hear me. Let me see on the comment section that you can hear me, and I'll bring Kendra to you shortly. So, can you hear me? Okay, great, 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 great. You can hear me loud and clear, and then we are good to go. Alright, so welcome to Kaizen Conference Day 3. Welcome to Kaizen Conference Day 3. We've had day 1, day 2, and today is the final day. We are gonna close with a bang. Right, first day we talked about how to Kaizen. We talked about how to make 100,000 naira monthly consistently from your skill. And yesterday we looked at affiliate marketing and how you can make money from affiliate marketing. Finally, yesterday we also had a Lisa on here who talked to us about digital tools you can use to grow our business in the 21st century. All those links will be out shortly. All the links to the sessions will be available if you have missed the sessions from day 1. Lastly, yesterday, Mr. Onis Charles taught us how to start a business with zero capital. Very practical and down-to-earth session. I love that. Everybody liked that session. Today is the final day of Kaizen Conference, and don't go anywhere because we're having 3 hot topics today. So first off, Kendra is going to come and talk to us about sales writing and its techniques. Basically how to write captions, letters, and everything that can generate money, right? Next up, we have IB Macdonald, who's going to teach us how to make money trading Forex. Finally, we have Emily Lieberman from Israel. She's going to talk to us about bringing your business on social media and driving business growth via social media. So we have 3 hot sessions today. You don't want to miss it. So this is the point where I ask you to copy the link to this stream, share it on your WhatsApp status, share it on your Twitter, share it on your Facebook, and get your friends to come here, because after today there will be no more Kaizen Conference 2.0. Alright, let's go. Guys, after this short screen time for my dear iOS by Lux, I'm bringing Kendra Okpara to you, aka Kendra Copy. Go nowhere.
Now imagine a time when you could work for 5 to 6 hours with your phone or your laptop, and you do not have to worry about any headaches or blurred vision. Wow, that sounds juicy, right? We have a solution for you. Get yourself a pair of anti-glare glasses today. So you might ask, what are anti-glare glasses? Anti-glare glasses are made with lenses that have AR or anti-reflective coating on them. This is an extremely thin layer placed on the lens that removes any reflection you might normally see from the surface of your glasses. At iRest by Lux, we provide you with a variety of eyeglasses in different shapes, styles, and colors, all suited to fit your face shape. We cater to both sexes. Our watchword is looking stylish while still protecting your eyes. So what are you waiting for? Head over to our Instagram page at _iwears by Lux, or you send us a DM on WhatsApp, and I assure you, your eyes will thank you.
Hello Kendra, how do you do? How are you? Hope good.
I'm alright, thank you.
Great. Alright Kendra, so everybody has been waiting for your session and you're finally here. You're going to teach us sales writing and its techniques. I don't want to waste too much time doing random introductions, and also you have the stage. Go right in, Kendra. The floor is yours.
Right. I don't know if we can see my screen.
You have to share your screen first.
Can you see my screen?
Your screen is not sharing.
What did you say?
Your screen is not sharing.
So I can't share my
You
screen.
can share your screen. You are host, so you can share your screen. Go ahead and do that.
I don't know why mine is not showing though, because you guys are not seeing it now. So can you see my screen now?
Yes, you have started sharing your screen now and we can see it.
So you can see it.
Everybody can see it because I can see it.
Okay. So Kendra here. My name is Kendra Okpara. Kendra Copy. So I'll just get right into it. Sales writing and its techniques. Basically, this is a topic that everybody needs to learn because sales is something that is continuous, right? We need to keep selling. We need to keep buying. It's something that will never end. No matter how the economy goes, we always need to sell. So it's something everybody needs to learn. And I'm going to talk about sales writing and its techniques. So what is copywriting? Copywriting is sales writing, basically. So sales writing is copywriting. Copywriting is sales writing. It's the art and science of writing to sell. So when you see billboards, flyers, Facebook ads, all of those things we see online that are supposed to make you take an action, the action, selling something to you, probably a product or a service, is basically copywriting. Everything that happened behind the scene is copywriting. And so many people, including business people, don't even know what copywriting is. Like, people are in business and then they don't know that the whole art of creating ads is copywriting. So there's something Eugene Schwartz says, and even Claude Hopkins, writer of scientific advertising. Advertising is scientific. So there are basically things that work. In as much as we do the whole trial and error, try and just put out content so people will buy your product or whatever service you have. But then there is a scientific way to selling. There are actually particular things you can do to make more sales. And that's what I'm going to actually talk about today. So when we talk about sales, it's not firstly products or services. Actually, the first thing we sell are ideas. So in case you're wondering, oh, I don't have anything to sell, I just have a vlog, I just have a blog, I'm just there, I'm not selling anything. You still need to learn copywriting because you will always need people to buy into your idea. For example, like my screen says, subscribing. You can need people to subscribe to your YouTube channel, to subscribe to your blog, or whatever else it is. You could even need people to, as simple as share your stuff on social media. And you can't get people to share your stuff on social media by trial and error or just hitting it there and there are just particular ways you sell your idea so that people are convinced that they're doing this thing because they want to do it, not because you ask them to do it. People will not take action because you ask them to do something. They'll take action because they feel like it's going to benefit them. They feel like it's something they want to do. The more people realize that you're trying to persuade them, the more the resistance to what you're offering them. So basically, copywriting is the art and science of writing to sell your ideas, your products, your services. And the crazy thing is, even in your products or services, you're not also selling those products or services. You're selling an idea. If you're selling your product, you're not saying, hey, come and buy shoes because they are beautiful. No, you are saying, come and buy shoes because they make you beautiful. So you're selling the idea that they are going to be more beautiful because of your shoes. If you're selling a service, you're saying, hey, come and hire my services for design because you want to have graphic design that will present your company or your business in a more exciting and attractive way. So when you're selling your products or your services, you're not just selling those things, you're selling the idea. And that's why when you read great copy, the first thing that is being talked about is your problem. The first thing that is being talked about is your dream. Because the moment you can buy into the idea that you need this thing, then you can go for the product. So it's really not about the product, it's about the idea that is being sold to you. Because the truth is, if a fan could do what a phone does, we're still going to go for the fan. It's not really about the shape or the structure it comes in. It's about the idea of what it does for you. So when we're selling ideas in products or services, not just those products or services. So when you sell products or services, you sell ideas. So the moment you can have that in your mind, you're not going to first present your product or service. You're first going to present a need. You're first going to present a pain. You're first going to present desire before you present your product or service. And that's really what copywriting is about. Copywriting is deliberately organizing your words to convince your prospect to take action. So everything you're doing from the beginning to the end is supposed to be taking your prospect to a place where they are convinced that this is the action to take. So it's not, copywriting does not just mean writing a bunch of words, putting down things, saying anything you like, bringing A and joining B. It's about deliberately organizing your words. The product of copywriting is copy, just like the product of letter writing is letter. So when you hear copy, it just is the product of copywriting. So who is copywriting for? Like I said, it's for everybody, every single person. If you're a student who's doing something to make money, copywriting is for you. If you're a skilled person, graphic designer, web developer, what other skills are there? I don't even remember. Makeup artist, hairdresser, all of those skills require copywriting. Even if you're a white collar job personnel, you still need copywriting. I mean, you're a banker, you're a lawyer, you'll be requiring what's it called? You'll be needing to write proposals, you'll be needing to make offers. You know, all of those things still need copywriting. If you're a businessman, you just do your thing. You're a businessman. You still need copywriting because you need to close deals. You need to make people take the action that you want them to. Bloggers, like I said before, you need copywriting. Every single person needs copywriting, right? So how do you write copy? So basically, I created a formula called SES. Sees, basically copywriter sees, that's the idea. And I know there is the popular ADA and the what would you call it now? The advanced method, that is 8CAR, which is attention, interest, desire, conviction, and action. So I'll first start with the popular one, which is 8CAR. That your copy has this formula it goes through. Every good copy actually takes this formula. It first captures attention, then it gets your interest and increases your interest for it. Then it stirs up desire in you, convinces you that this is the action to take, and then there is the call to action. So while this is very effective and it's something that we learn when we start writing copy, you realize that sometimes it's very difficult to differentiate between interest and desire in the copy. It's very difficult to differentiate that, hey, this is the segment where there is interest, this segment where there is desire, because they all like get intertwined in your copy. They all get intertwined, even in the attention. For example, when we talk about attention, the headline and all of that, you find that your headlines sometimes require that you stir up desire in your audience. Your headlines sometimes require that you ask them to take an action. It's just not a clear-cut way to explain copy, because sometimes all of these things are intertwined. So I just had to come up with a better formula that people can always use. I mean, no matter what copy you write, this formula will always work. So it allows everyone to be free about expressing themselves in their copywriting, instead of trying to find this formula and then box yourself. This formula helps you to just know, okay, this is it, right? And then you go for it. So I'm just going to explain the problem. Like I said, is people get fixed trying to do this, and also it's difficult trying to separate when they come in. But I found that no matter what form good copy is written, it follows this formula, SES. And what is SES? So S speaks to one person. Your copy must always speak to one person. In the second to last email I sent out, I talked about speaking to one person, because even though you're writing to so many people, you're expecting that hundreds or thousands of people are going to be reading what you're saying. One person is reading it at a time. So you cannot be saying things like many of you, all of you, some of you, because I'm the one reading your copy. I'm not reading it with many people. And the moment it starts being about me and many people, my interest drops. It's natural. People will listen more to you when you're talking to them. So copywriting is basically talking to one person. When you read good copy, it's talking to you, because at that point in time, you're not with all the thousands of people who are reading the copy or are going to come across it. Facebook ad is going to reach so many people, but you're not going to be with all those people when they see it. So basically, it's just you who is seeing the copy. It's just you who is reading the copy. And so if you're going to be writing copy for people to read, if you're going to be asking people to take an action, buy your product, buy your service, subscribe to your channel or whatever, you want to talk to just one person. So you want to use more of you. You want to talk to you. So I'm talking to you who is a vlogger. I know that you want to reach as many people as you can. This software is going to help you to get to anybody you want to get to. By the time you run your campaign through this program, it's going to enable you to do this, going to be able to do that. That is more direct. The person feels talked to. But when you come and say this is for vloggers, so all of you who are vlogging, it's not a direct speech. It doesn't carry the same force that it carries when you speak to one person. So the second one is E, earns his attention. So you earn the attention of the person you're speaking to. Nobody owes you the attention. Nobody owes the attention to you. So you basically have to earn it, because they are going to be scrolling through a lot of content online. They're going to be seeing a lot of things online, and yours is just one of the many. They don't know you from anywhere. So you basically have to earn their attention. You have to tell them that, hey, pay attention here, this is going to help you. Hey, pay attention here, this is going to do you good. Hey, pay attention here, it's going to excite you, or this is going to entertain you, or any of those things. But understand that nobody owes you attention. So you have to earn their attention. You have to tell them something that stops them in their tracks. So say, hey, what has this guy got to say? Second E, empathizes with him. So basically, your copy should be able to empathize. You should be able to explain that you understand your prospect's emotions. You should be able to explain that I know what you're feeling, I know what you need, I know what you want, I know how bad it feels for you to be among your friends and then you're not comfortable taking pictures because of the pimples that are all over your face. I know what it feels like that you cannot just jump in and jump on a video call because you're scared, your face is a mess, So basically, empathize with your prospects, know your prospects, and that's why you need to know your prospects. You need to know who you're talking to, and then speak to his emotions, speak to what affects him. So you're not going to just get up one morning and talk to somebody or write copy or just do something. You need to be very deliberate about what you do. And then the last one is you sell to him. So after you've spoken to the person and his attention, empathize with him, then you sell to him. So basically, the job of a copywriter is to seize. And then I want to also mention that specificity works up emotions. The more specific you are, the more emotional you can be. The more specific you are, the more you drive home your point. Someone shouldn't read your copy and then they don't know what exactly you are offering. Your offer should be so clear. It should be so clear what you're trying to solve. It should be so clear what they are going to get. It should be so clear. And that's specificity, like I said, it's so important because it works up emotions and people buy with emotions. You sell with emotions, people buy with emotions, and then they justify it with logic. So if you want to get people to buy, you should be able to work up emotions. If people can't be reading your copy and then it's so boring, they're just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. Like, you're not going to get anybody to take action if your copy is boring. People should be on the edge of their seats if they're reading your copy. They should be on the edge. They should be excited to read what you have to say. And then, of course, at the end of your copy, you should not just expect them to actually give you their money because you've worked up emotions. You should be able to tell them, okay, now that you've seen that this is what you should do, this is also more reasons why. And that is where you're now justifying your reasons. Oh, this thing actually has this amount of power, this is actually lasts this long, it actually saves you your money, it's actually stress free, and all those things that are just the logical explanations to the whole emotions you have worked up in your copy. You want to make people know that their money is not going to waste because they bought from you. You want to make them know that this money is worth more than this other thing that you know, and still it is of better value. So that's what we mean when we say start with emotions and justify with logic. So after you've worked up emotions, you should be able to justify it with logic. And then in the specificity, it also applies in these C's, because you, like I said, you speak to one person. People are selfish. People are thinking about themselves. If you see, I made a video one time and I said, if you see a giveaway somewhere, or an opening for a scholarship or anything of that sort, the first person you're going to think about is yourself. You're going to first check, okay, do I qualify for this thing? And then when you've seen that you're not really qualifying, then you can now say, oh, my sister, oh, my brother, oh, my friend. You now think of other people. So basically, we're always just about ourselves. We're always just seeking our own selves. And you have to know everybody's like that. So that's why we talked about earning attention. People are about themselves. So everything you're saying has to be them, not you. And so you have to speak to one person, like I said. Then earn his attention about one thing. So when we talk about earning attention, you're not just earning attention about anything. You can't want to talk about a fan. All right, I'm saying fan much because there's a fan close to me. So you can't want to talk about a fan and then you are talking about food. You're earning the attention about food. Like, it doesn't work. Your copy has to have a flow, specificity. So you're saying you want to sell a fan, so you want to earn attention about a fan. You have to say something like, are you coming back after a long day and you're always meeting no power supply, and then there is no way you can ease yourself of the stress and the burden and all of that, and you just need immediate supply of air, right? And then, I'm just saying that basically you want to earn the attention about that thing you want to talk about. You're not earning the attention about everything. You're earning the attention about so many things. It has to just be a specific thing that you're starting with to earn the attention. And then you have to empathize with them concerning that specific thing, stirring their emotion about that specific thing. So you want to be sure that when you're writing your copy, you're either putting your prospects in a place where they are happy, very happy, or they are feeling very sad, or they are feeling very scared, or you're even making them greedy. And greed is like the most powerful, if you ask me. It's like the most powerful because people always want more. So you want to empathize with them, stirring up a particular emotion, making them feel like doing a particular thing so badly. They want this thing so badly because of a particular emotion they are feeling. You can't just be all over the place in your copy. So that's why we talk about organizing your copy. It has to be so deliberate, because the more it is one thing that you're stirring up, the more powerful you're making it, and the more impact you can have in what you are trying to sell. And then the last one, like I said, selling one thing, selling one solution. After everything you have said, there should just be one thing you are selling. There is just one solution. This your solution is not everywhere in the market. It's not everybody's not offering what you're offering. There has to be something specific that you're offering that no other person offers, and because of your specificity in your ability to provide this solution, it makes you the only option. And all of these things now ties down to your big idea. Because the solution is supposed to be hinting at the fact that it's because it's like this. So when you see something like a big idea like the lazy man's way to riches, the solution they are offering you is that it's very easy for you to make money without stress. Okay? When you see a big idea like share happiness, Coca-Cola's share happiness, right? It's just telling you that this drink makes you happy. And that is the core solution they are giving you. They're telling you that no other person, no other competitor is able to give you this solution. So you see that specificity works so well in copywriting. Everything you're doing has to be about one thing. This one solution, you can't get it elsewhere. This one solution, you can't buy it anywhere. All right, because of the unique way it offers the solution. So, and then when you finish with the whole thing, your offer has to be irresistible, right? Your offer has to be so strong that your prospect understands that he's going to be missing out if he doesn't take action. He's going to be missing out. So he's not doing you a favor by buying. You are doing him a favor by selling to him. Because originally, the reason why we have products or services is not because we want to make money. The reason why we're having products or services is because we want to offer solutions. We want to help people. We want to give people a solution, but then they're not getting it for free. So that's the idea. So if you're selling something, people should be able to thank you for what you're selling them. You should be able to grab it with gratitude, with excitement, because this thing you're giving them, they don't think they want to get it elsewhere, or they can get it elsewhere. So that's one of the reasons why this whole my customers may be on your timeline, please retweet, please retweet, please retweet. It's good to say please retweet once in a while. It's good to say please retweet, but it's not good when people feel like they are doing you a favor by patronizing you, or you're doing charity work, and so they're just, so you want to make people feel that what they are getting from you is highly valuable. All right, and so make your offer irresistible. Like I said, make your offer irresistible. And then how do you make your offer irresistible? Use the fear of missing out. Use the fear of missing out. If they don't do this thing at this particular point in time, they are going to miss out on this thing. If you don't take this action now, you're missing out on this big time. A lot of people are going to grab this, you're not going to grab it. You're going to miss out on the opportunity to grow bigger. You're going to miss an opportunity to make more money, miss an opportunity to look finer, miss an opportunity to always be ready. Just anything that your big idea is driving at, any solution you're offering, be able to make your prospects feel that they are missing out. All right, and there are so many ways you can actually do that. And one of the ways is by showing proof, by showing testimonials, see what other people are saying. I mean, there are a lot of people that joined my email list because other people were saying things, people were commenting, people were explaining what they were gaining from my emails, and then people were joining because they were seeing that others were enjoying the emails. And that's really what this whole thing is about. People have to feel like you're doing them a favor, you're giving them value, and they're going to be missing out on a lot if they are not taking action, right? Also, proof is not just testimonials. Proof is actually what other people are saying, like what are authorities saying. If you're saying something that has to do with health, what are health organizations saying? If you're just something that's, even if it's not really in your niche, as long as it gives strength to your claim, as long as it makes your claim stronger. For example, you want to say a celebrity mentioned this at some point in time, and then people actually respect that celebrity. So proof is just basically showing people that they are missing out if they don't join you or do this. And then it's always subtle. Copywriting in its entirety is subtle. If people feel like, hey, she's trying to force us, or are you sure she's not making these testimonials up, right? Their resistance comes up again. And remember, we don't want their resistance up. We want the resistance down. We want it to be to the barest minimum. They're taking action because they don't see any other objections. Right? You have to also show them that people are buying. I already said that. Okay, so when I talk about people are buying, I mean the stock is running out. People are taking their orders. It's running out. It's no longer going to be available anytime soon. It's all going off. Okay. Another way is by showing how limited your slots or your stock is. So just 50 people to take this offer. Once you take this offer, then it's over. I'm not taking any more people. All right. And I know that this thing helped me when I wanted to run a small workshop. Sometimes, like it said, You could have the best offer, you could have the best product or service, but you need to sell well. Look, people are not going to know how great your offer is if you don't actually sell well, no matter how fantastic your offer is. Because I know I created this workshop for copywriters because I know the whole inertia with writing copy. When you have read so much, seen great copy, then you're scared about writing your own. So I created a workshop and I said I wanted just 20 people because I wanted to be able to give them as much attention as I could. So I wanted just 10 people to show them how to conquer the inertia in writing copy, get them with the whole community trying to write copy. And I know that if I had not given that limited slot, I would have probably waited for a whole week and just 2 people register. But in a week, I had the exact people I needed. I had them in that 1 week and 2 days. I had 20 people ready for me to have the workshop with them. And it's not just about the fact that they trusted me and they loved me, of course, and all of that, but also because I was able to give that fear of missing out, that this is just a limited slot thingy. So I need you to get in if you want to get in and take it seriously and all of that. And fixing a time frame. This is where we have things like deadlines. When you say this is only available between this time and this time, after this time it's not available anymore. All right. And then there are bonuses you can also add, and bonuses help to make your offers irresistible. It also works better when you make your bonuses last for a period of time. So this free delivery is just for 2 days. After 2 days you can't get free delivery, you're going to pay for your delivery. There's an extra package. After this period of time you can't get this extra package. There's a consultation session you can have with me if you book with me between now and now. If you buy this product now and now, you can have a consultation session with me. Besides that, I'm not too fast. Besides that, you're not going to get this bonus. So all of these things help to make your offer irresistible. And lastly, make a lasting emotional appeal. All right. So I wrote something on my Twitter some time ago. I mean, not so long ago, anyway, like 2 or 3 days ago. And then I was saying that there's something our parents used to do, especially our moms, our African moms. When you just think you're having a conversation, you're just rolling, you're really just talking, just feeling, just giving your suggestion. She's saying her thing, you're listening to her, and then you're done with the conversation and you want to go, and then you hear, I finished telling you. If you like, don't take this action. If you don't do this thing, the example I gave on my Twitter was that probably talked about a man and then you don't have any man in your life, and she's trying to show you one guy that has been around, right? And then she's trying to show you that this guy is actually worth it. And she's telling you, there's another girl who her mom has been talking to the guy's mother. If you don't take action now, it's you. I'm just telling you because me and my mother and my husband's house already. You don't have husband, yes. If you don't marry, both of us will stay in my husband's house together. All of those things. So basically, be able to put an emotional appeal, but make sure that your emotional appeal is prestigious. It has integrity. Don't go and lie. Don't go and say something that does not make sense or contradicts the prestige in your copy. All right, you should be able to match with what you have been offering all the while. All right, your lasting emotional appeal should be able to match with everything you've been saying, and it should also come from a place of passion for the people you are actually talking to, not just that you want to sell. And thank you. I'm done, sir. You can take the floor.
Whoa, that was fast. Okay, can you stop sharing your screen for a bit so we can take questions?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Could you stop sharing your screen for a bit so we can take questions?
Jay, I cannot hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you stop sharing your screen for a bit so we can take questions?
Oh, sure.
All right, great. How are you, everyone? I'm sure they can't see me, so I am going to set it to gallery view. This ID screen, I'm going to put her in the waiting room for a bit. Then we are live. All right, guys. So let me know. Do you have any questions so far? What did you learn? Drop it in the comment section now. I am watching. We are both watching. We are both seeing the comment section. What do you learn? Was this session worth it? Do you have questions? Specific questions? Maybe you've tried to sell something on WhatsApp status before and it did not work, and you have a question. You tried to sell something on Facebook because of the way you wrote your caption and all, or it didn't work, right? Let's know. Ask questions now, so that we can go ahead and answer. So ask questions. You want to know the secret of the OGs, how we are able to say I want to do class and then we sell it out. We want to sell products and we sell it out. We say this number of slots available and those number of slots get taken out. Wow. Can you see the comments, Kendra?
I can.
You're getting
Thank
a
you,
lot of- you're
guys.
getting a lot of
Thank
audience.
you.
These people love you more than me. What do you give to them?
You're not serious.
I didn't get this kind of comments on my own day. Why are you people cheating me? I feel jealous right now. Oh my god. I can see you all. Thank you all for showing up. I can see you, Bella. I can see Fergo. I can see Linda. I can see Hamzat. I can see everybody. Felix, Samson. I can see Muyiwa, Iben. Do these skills apply to network marketing? It applies to Kendra. You have to answer that. So let me not take your please.
Okay, so what was the question again?
Do these
Does
skills
it apply to social media engagement? Is that the question?
There are two questions there. Yes. Does it apply to social media engagement? Does it apply to network marketing?
It applies to everything, no. Whoa, it applies to everything, every single thing. People like, you need people, right? You want to sell products to people, you want to sell services to people, and the whole idea of copywriting is making them want it. So there was a sales letter I read one time, and it was actually for network marketing, to get people into network marketing. But you have to understand that people are not just going to come into your network marketing because you ask them to come in. They're going to come in because you promise them something. True. Copywriting is basically about showing that there is something they are going to get that is going to be of value to them. So you're not just promising them network marketing. Like I said, it's not just about the product or service. It's about what the idea is. The idea of a promise of transformation. You're going to get this. You're going to make more money. You're going to be able to travel the world. You're going to be able to cater for your parents, do this for your siblings, and all of those things. So there is nothing you cannot achieve with copywriting. Even if you want to grow your social media, like copywriting, because you want to start with something that gets people's attention. You want to talk to them so that they can know that you feel them. You know. So it's just really, like I said, always think about that seeds. Speak to one person, empathize with the person, earn his attention, and then person does him and everything. I hope that was clear.
Yeah, it was clear, and they have to answer too. It was clear. Now, I've learned a lot from this session personally, especially this speak to one person part. I've been doing that, but I'm going to double down on that, right? Because from what you have taught, it's obvious that it gets a lot of results, right? So, is it safe to say that copywriting is salesmanship in pen? Is it safe to say?
Yes.
That means the same way professional salesperson can sell and rack in a lot of money for an organization, anybody that is into business must learn copywriting, especially if you plan to sell on social media. Not so.
Yeah.
So can you tell us a little about that? How does copywriting relate to it selling on social media and all?
Okay. How does copywriting relate? Because, like you said already, copywriting is salesmanship in print. So, like, for example, one of my tweets, I talked about this, or what we call future pacing. That's getting people to think of what you want them to actually see. You're getting them to envision the promise. So, like in our physical, let's just use Abba traders. I mean, those are our typical Igbo traders. If you go to their shop to buy something, my God, if you're not convinced that you don't want this thing, you will buy it. Because they will help you to imagine that this thing just seated like this in your car. They make you feel like like, so just imagine that this thing is seated in your house now, and you just come back and you show your neighbor. Your neighbor will know that you have money. All of those things. So it's basically like that. There is a very subtle way you can put it in your copy so that people can see, people can imagine that they have this thing. That's what we call imagery in copywriting. So you get people to imagine. For example, if you're selling something like food, you're trying to sell food, then you now say, just imagine the taste. Imagine the peppery saucy egg as you chew, and so it's just basically creating. I mean, there's just a lot. There's so much that relates with copywriting with salesmanship, and it's really one thing: understanding how people take action, understanding what excites people, understanding what makes them desire things. Like when we talk about this whole the whole greed thing, and getting people to know that they are going to be missing out. When you do things like if you buy this, we'll give you a bonus. It could really. Sorry, let me plug my phone because this is. So it could really work with your writing, because the same way you can tell people buy this and get one free, the same way you tell people buy this and get one free in copywriting. The same way you can tell somebody, if you go to market to buy them, tell you that this one is Oron crayfish, it's direct from here. It's the same way.
Any other place.
Any other, the same way you also find it in copywriting. It's just salesmanship in print. It's just using the same psychology, understanding people, what makes them take action. Even when we talk about break, I'm sure many of you have seen it in sales letters where they tell you this thing is supposed to go for 20,000 naira. No, let me not start 20,000. That is supposed to be 100,000 naira. They now tell you, so if I give you for 50,000 naira, I've done you good. I mean, that is such a steal. But then I will not give you 50,000 naira. If I give you 20,000, that is still a steal. I'm not going to give you. So by the time they would have slashed and told you, you can get it for 5,000 right now. You just jump on the offer because they would have stayed up in you already. And that's the thing about when you go to buy things and then they tell you, you ask them how much is this, and they tell you it's 10,000. You now have to start negotiating. And with that idea that it's 10,000 now, you may not even price 5,000. You may just start with 7K, and probably the value is actually 5K. But because they've gone to that high level, you now have a perception that it's actually valuable as much as that. So really, copywriting is just understanding people, what makes them take action, what makes them desire something more, and it boils down to being able to create that desire in them for what you want.
Great. So
do you understand?
Here. I'm just going to take this last two. So somebody said, that's Jonathan. He said, I created an offer for a free training with other benefits after they get involved in a promo sale with a limited slot, but I didn't get any turnout. What do I do to make my copywriting irresistible?
Okay, well, it depends on what you did as your free training. Depends on what you did as your free training. One thing you should know about free training is that your free training is not supposed to teach people everything. You're not supposed to say everything, but you're supposed to teach it so much that they want to know more. You're supposed to show them, you're supposed to show your knowledge, show them value so much that they actually want to know more. And if people are not turning out after you're finished, also depends on the platform you use. Okay, don't use a platform that people can easily disappear from. All right, so most times WhatsApp groups are not as effective as some other methods. So you just basically know what are you trying to sell and what method is going to be better. Are you with me? Are you still hearing me?
Yeah, we are.
Have I lost you?
We are.
Okay, so both that and then making them to actually desire what you have to offer. And then people also get the right audience. Don't just get people, because people will always come for free stuff. People will always come for free stuff. People like free things. But once you put a price tag to it, it becomes, people will just start withdrawing. It's very difficult to bring out their money. But understanding that emotion, if you can stir up the emotion so well to desire what you have by making specific promises. if you do this, this specific thing will happen for you. This specific thing is one thing you can achieve. All right. The moment you can just stir them up emotionally, then you can always make your sales. And like I said, get the right audience. So not just people that want, people that can pay. Okay.
Right, so this skill is like a skill everybody that is in business should learn. I mean, if you're selling anything whatsoever. Now, even if you don't even sell anything per se, which I don't believe that anybody here doesn't sell anything, you need to every area of life to get people to take action in your favor, right? You need to learn copywriting, right? So that's basically. So I'm going to ask you, Kendra, is there a special offer for us? I know you're going to launch a course on Kaizen soon. Is the course ready?
Okay, yes.
Now, because everything you shared here, a lot of people will be like, I want to learn more from you, Kendra. Because the truth is that you can't master copywriting in a 1 hour session like this. You have to have somebody hold you by the hand and tell you this is how it is done, this is how it is done. You have to have somebody that when you write an offer and it did not convert, you will come back to the person and say, this is my offer, it did not convert, how can I make it work? I remember one day I had to call you up at 2 a.m. that day? I had to call you up at 2 a.m. to run you through a copy I was writing.
Yeah, for your ad.
And then you almost restructured everything about my copy, right? So I'm a salesman. I can give me the phone. I'll close anybody. Well,
you're right in here.
I needed somebody to hold me by the hand. Everybody needs that. So what do you have for us? Is there a program? Is there a training? Is there a course? Let us know right now.
Well, there's a video course I'm actually creating because I find that people like my voice. I find that people like my voice, and then also people don't really enjoy reading. People prefer to just watch something. So I decided to just create a video course instead of I mean, I have books already, 100 days of copywriting and all of that, but then I decided to create this video course and be more elaborate, be able to add in as much examples as I can, and basically just do as much as I could to explain copywriting, the psychology behind copywriting, because it's really about psychology. It's not really about the formula. There's a lot of formula. There is the AIDA, there is the tips, so many formula. But then there is just really a psychology to it. There's just really something you just need to understand, that this is how people work, and then be able to apply them in different areas of your copy. Like something like emphasis, like the whole bolding some words in your copy. It's actually so effective, but people don't know. Yeah, you have to make some words bold, make some fonts larger, color some fonts. All of those things are just like basically little things that make your copy more effective, but people don't know. So it's basically a video course where I'm talking and explaining copywriting as much as elaborately as I can.
All right. So how much is it? How can people get it?
Well, when it launches, it's going to be 15K. Okay. It's supposed to be 15K.
Any special Kaizen discounts for this conference?
Well, for Kaizeners, for those who can go now, like anyway, from now till like I don't know, but
keep the price for discount price for.
I'm not sure, but I think as soon as I'm done with the course and I put it up on Kaizen, it's going for 15K. And honestly, that 15K is I still feel like I don't know what I'm doing to myself, because like I've been creating this course for a while now, and it has really taken time. So I don't know, but for now, people can get it for 10K. There's a lot of bonus in this course. Like I created a lot of bonuses, like core desires of your prospects, a very simple formula for a successful copy, writing catchy headlines, how to actually write catchy headlines, persuasion tactics, just a lot of bonuses besides the psychology of copywriting. So yeah, 10K.
All right, great. So I'm going to the link you see right here on your screen right now is the link to get the her discounted price, right? But you know what, Kendra, I don't want people struggling to keep this link right now, so I'm going to ask you for your WhatsApp number so I can put your WhatsApp number on the screen immediately. So give me your WhatsApp number. Call your WhatsApp
you could actually just write bit.ly/sept copy class, and then everybody can reach me.
bit.ly/what?
September, sept,
Okay,
copy
the
class.
dot
Copy
C
K, class
slash
K. It's
sept
all about the K.
slash
Copy K.
sept copy
Copy. Yes, the S
class.
for the sept.
Yes. How
K.
many S do we have on the class?
Yeah, the word two S.
Okay,
Two S.
but just
So
KK,
the
right?
sept, yes, the sept, the K and the K. The first, these things are always in big letters. Oh. Sept,
Okay,
S, K, copy, K, class, then
okay,
like that.
okay.
I hope you get that, Sha.
I got it. I'm smart. My name is Joseph Don. I'm going to put it up right now.
So we can always like reach me and we'll talk. I share a lot of value on my status, so it's
They
a
are
big
reaching you
win.
specifically now. If you want to go and look for value, everybody waits first. They are reaching you specifically now to get this offer, right? So, guys, that is the link. Screenshot it. Screenshot the link right now. Go to that link. Get this copywriting class. It's just 10,000 naira, and trust me when I say it is going to change your life. It is just 10,000 naira. Get this class now. Screenshot this thing. Oh. Now I show you how to change your life in how many words. My dear, just look at it. It's going to change your life. Get it now. Screenshot it. In 2 minutes, I'll be bringing up IB Macdonald. Kendra, copy. Your session has been awesome. You got a lot of love from the audience. That means they really got value from this. So everybody, if you're watching right now, kindly type in the comment section. Thank you, Kendra. Thank you, Kendra. Thank you, Kendra. Thank you, Kendra. Want to see that? Want to see that? Want to see that? Before I let her go and bring on IB Macdonald, who is going to show us how to make
Thank you so
money
much for having me. I appreciate this. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Be rest assured we are having you next time too. So let me see. Thank you so much, Kendra, in the comment section. While I let her go, okay, I can see that. I'm glad you got a lot of value from this session. I'm glad you guys have learned a lot from this session. So Kendra, I'll see you on the other side. Thank you very much for showing up here. Next up, I'm about to bring IB Macdonald on, so I'm going to put you in the waiting room. Take care of yourself and bye-bye, Kendra. Alright guys, I'm glad you benefited a lot from that session. I can see a lot of thank you, Kendras, on my comments right here. Thank you. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere. I'm bringing up IB Macdonald now, who is going to show you how to make money trading Forex. But before I bring her up, some more screen time for my dear iWears by Lux. Make sure you get eyeglasses, anti-glare, that are going to prevent these stubborn screen lights from damaging your eyes, and you can have longer screen time. iWear by Lux.
Now imagine a time when you could work for 5 to 6 hours with your phone or your laptop, and you do not have to worry about any headaches or blurred vision. Wow, that sounds juicy, right? We have a solution for you. Get yourself a pair of anti-glare glasses today. So you might ask, what are anti-glare glasses? Anti-glare glasses are made with lenses that have AR or anti-reflective coating on them. This is an extremely thin layer placed on the lens that removes any reflection you might normally see from the surface of your glasses. At iWears by Lux, we provide you with a variety of eyeglasses in different shapes, styles and colors, all suited to fit your face shape. We cater to both sexes. Our watchword is looking stylish while still protecting your eyes. So what are you waiting for? Head over to our Instagram page at _iwears by Lux.
Kaizen Conference 2.0 is finally here. Kaizen Conference is an online business conference brought to you by KaizenAcademy.co. Are you a student, a graduate, businessman or working class person? Do you want to learn more about how to start, run and manage your business? Then this conference is for you. And guess what? It is absolutely free. We are bringing experts with proven knowledge on business to you for free. Meet our speakers for this conference. Joseph Dunn, host and founder, KaizenAcademy.co. Onis Charles Emem, Emmanuel Abolo, Ebere Lisa, Kendra Okpara, IB Macdonald, Tamilore Adewuyi. They are ready. Are you ready? Kaizen Conference is scheduled to run from the 25th to 27th of September 2020. What are you waiting for? Register now by clicking on the link below.
People keep asking me, Chinwe, how can I make money? And most of the time they want me to say something magical, something quick and exciting. But here's the truth. In order for you to start making money, you have to have something that you know how to do. You have to be able to offer something. Business is give and take. People would only pay you if you're giving them something in return. So ask yourself this question. First of all, what can I do? Second of all, are my skills capable of making me earn as high as I want to earn? If you answered no, I've got good news for you. You can learn high income skills by simply signing up on www.kaizenacademy.co and taking a course that will change your life for good. How to enroll for a course on kaizenacademy.co. First, log into your account and select a course of your choice.
Okay.
Next, click on Add to Cart. After that, go back and click on the cart button at the top right corner of your screen. If you want to pay with Paystack, click on Paystack and fill in your card details. Once the payment is confirmed, you'll be redirected to the course.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. How are you? IB Macdonald. Great to have you here.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, JD. I'm glad to be here.
How's your day been? Hope good.
Very fine.
How's it been like?
Very
Have
fine.
you been reading charts and all this things?
I eat from the chat, so it's a normal thing.
Okay, great to have you here. So this session we're going to be talking about how to make money trading forex. How to make money trading forex. So it's going to be more like I want people to see your face while you're talking. So it's going to be more like a dialogue session between me and you. I'm going to be asking you some specific questions about forex trading, and then you're going to be answering, and we're going to have our audience listening. All right. So let's get straight to it while we still have time. So tell me about your trading journey. How did you stumble upon forex trading? How did the whole journey start for you?
I started trading when I started trading as a last resort, let me put it that way.
Okay.
When everything seemed to be falling apart in my life, like when nothing was working, and I just needed something to keep going, something to like make me feel relevant, kind of.
Okay.
I didn't really grow up from a very poor family. My parents were okay. They are not rich, but they were okay, and they tried to provide us with basics of life. But you know, there's a point you get to, and you feel that I'm an adult, I'm a graduate, so I'm supposed to be making some kind of money myself. I'm not supposed to be relying on mommy and daddy and all that. And then when you look around you, you see people that to you feel that either you should be doing as well as they are or even better. Because if you want to look at maybe academic background and all those things, we are the ones that were trying to meet up academically and all that. But when you now find out that it's as if the school was a scam all this while, you graduate and nothing is happening. You say, okay, I went after I graduated, I said, okay, let me go for my master's. Since there's no job, everybody was saying, do masters. Maybe with masters now, you graduated with almost a first class. My CGPA was 4.49, and first class is 4.5. So just go for masters. Maybe apply for a lecturing job and all that. It's okay. Let me go for my masters. I finished my master's, still nothing. In fact, it was as if it's that time that there were no jobs again. Everybody was saying they've not been paying, they have backlog, this, that. Okay, you've done master's now, you graduated with distinction, go for PhD. I started running my PhD program and no job. No job. Like, if you don't know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, forget it. Even when you go for interviews and you feel that you did well, nobody's calling you because they've already given those jobs to people. So that was when this MMM stuff started. Everybody started getting help and providing help and all that. So I stumbled upon the MMM platform and I saw that they were using Bitcoin then on MMM to provide help. Okay. So I started doing the MMM stuff to provide help and see how it will help, whether it will help me finally. And it was going well for a while, but we all know the sad end. So when MMM crashed, by then I've already been aware of Bitcoin. So I started trading cryptocurrencies. Yeah. And from cryptocurrencies, sometimes we know that the crypto market may not be stable. So I looked for alternative forms of trading that could earn me some good money. And then I started trading Forex. So since I started trading, then I was working, after like 2 years of trading, I got a job in a secondary school. Okay. So I was working as their guidance counselor and their CRS teacher. And one day they were just saying we should do lesson plan, this one, my vice principal then. And I left my trades. Yeah. Then my cousin gave me some money to trade for her. She actually gave me 3 million naira to start trading for her. And from that 3 million naira, I grew it to 7 million naira. Wow. in like less than a month. It was less than a month. So when I left my trades, I went to class, I went to do what they were asking me to do. And then I came back, I found that I've lost an equivalent of 1 million naira. I calculated my salary. My salary then was 80,000 naira a month. So if you calculate my salary for 1 year, I lost more than my 1 year salary in a day. Yeah, because I wasn't around, I was not checking it, I did not set any stop loss, because it was a trade that I was just supposed to monitor for a while and then close. But because of the pressure, I left it without setting the stop loss. Then when I ran back to check it, it has already gone back. That was the day Bitcoin was crashing rapidly. So that day I resigned. And when I was resigning this job, it was not like I have made so much money. In fact, I was still trying to get on my feet because the major cash I had then was my cousin's money. It wasn't really my personal money. So that was also why I needed a job. Because as at then, I could not keep relying on my parents. I'm married. They are not expecting me to be asking them for money. They expect you to meet your husband. And then these were not so good too with him. So everybody will expect that you're a helper and you're supposed to help your husband. When he was taking care of you and petting you and everything. Yeah. So you have to do something as a woman. You can't say that you must wait for the man to provide, and if he does not provide, then everywhere will scatter. So I just started doing something, and I did not want my family to know that I was struggling. So I was trying on my own to get on my feet. So personally, I did not really have much money as per my personal trading funds. Yeah. So, and I was not really taking trading that seriously because I had an alternative. I had a job I had to concentrate on, and it was taking a lot of my time. It was a boarding school. So I would go to work in the morning around 7, and I would close in the evening around 4. You will go back for prep, go back for dining, supervision, go back, many things. Before you're done for the day, it's 9 p.m. in the night. You go back to your room. My family was not with me because it was in another state safe. So it was really, really stressful for me. So I could not really concentrate on trading then, but I was doing well. So I said, okay, let me stop and see if I can concentrate on trading. And that was when I started concentrating on trading with my own personal fund, which was just 24,000 naira.
Wow.
It was just 24,000 naira because salary was not getting me anywhere. I was sending money home, trying to put some things together. So when that my first 24,000 naira was my first real capital, and I started building it gradually. Everybody was shocked when I said that year we were owing our rent. Our rent then was about 350,000, and I brought that money to pay the rent. My husband was shocked. Like, where did you get this money from? I said, from trades. Everybody. Then my husband started helping me to dust my laptop set because it was like, so this thing, this thing is like this. What are you saying? I said, from trades. So, and that was it. So the combination of crypto trading and forex trading really helped. In fact, forex trading made it more consistent because crypto has like season that is very good and everything is smooth, but forex does not really have a season if you know what you're doing. So you have more consistent source of income. But my passion was still teaching. My passion was still teaching. Like, I wanted to impart knowledge. So I was not feeling fulfilled. Even though I was making money then, I was comfortable. At least I said it was so bad that I went on the streets and I carried a placard on the road. If you Google my name, you will see it there. If you Google PhD student that carry placard to beg for job, you will see it online. Many people knew me then. I went on the road, I was crying, I was frustrated. I could not even buy, like, if I want to buy airtime, I could not buy airtime. It was that bad for me.
Wow.
So, but my passion then was teaching, was lecturing, and I tried to get jobs relating to teaching, but since it was not working out for me, I quit. I quitted the job. So after quitting and focusing more on trading, I still wasn't feeling fulfilled because I was not doing what I loved. I was not teaching people. I was not trying to impart the next generation. And I just felt that I was not achieving my aim in life.
Well, you're making money.
So I thought about it. Yes, money, I was making money, but when they say Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs, at first you want to satisfy hunger. And by the time you're satisfying hunger, you will think of other things. And that is when you see that I was not satisfied inside, that I was not impacting life. As a human being, there is something that you feel that you're called to do or that you're supposed to do in life. And it's not just to satisfy yourself. It's not just to make money and die.
Yeah.
So when I felt that I was not doing that, I even told my former principal then that I'm making money, but I'm not satisfied. I don't even know whether I should come back. He said that they would be happy to get me back, and I was just laughing. I said, that work is too stressful. Then I thought of it. I said, but this thing you're doing that has helped you, there are so many graduates out there, there are so many students out there are so many youngsters out there that if they do this, if they learn this, it can help them. Of course, it's not everybody that can be a profitable trader, but if the majority learn this, they can also be self-sufficient. So what can you do for them? And I said, well, I'm a teacher, so let me teach them too. That was how I started teaching people how to trade. So basically, that's the trading journey.
Wow.
That's the story behind my trading journey.
So that's right. Now we know your trading journey. We know how you got started, how you got frustrated and all. And now finally we are meeting a trader at the Macdonald. So can you tell us basically what is forex trading and how does it work?
Well, forex trading, putting it in simple terms, is the global market where you exchange currencies, where you exchange one currency for another. Okay. So the normal forex trading we know is the one that you can go to maybe a bureau d'echange or one aboki by the corner, and then you say you want to buy dollar with your naira and all that. Those are all forms of trading. Maybe you're going abroad and you need to exchange your local currency for the country's currency. You've engaged in forex trading. But now what we do, we trade the derivatives, like we are trading the price that we know, we are predicting the price movement of these countries' currencies, the exchange rates that we see. Let's say naira to dollar is 470 per dollar, 470 naira per dollar, for example. So you're not predicting whether this price will go up or it will go down. And if your prediction is right, you make money from it. So basically, that's what we do as forex traders.
So it's not magic. It's not something that you just hold your phone and then you just be pressing and then the money just be written.
No, it's not tumbo baskelebe something.
So it's like, how do I know what direction to predict? How do I know whether it's going to go up or go down? How do we go about that?
Okay, this is based on analysis. Okay. Just like you see people that play gamble. If you do it based on analysis, you can have a higher chance of winning. Now, what do you check for? You check the people that are playing, the team they are against, and how strong the team they are playing against is. And then you also check maybe the coaches, how good they are. You also check if they are home, they are playing at home or away. You also check if there's any injured player and all those things. Now, when you check, you can now ascertain who has the higher chance of scoring or who doesn't. Okay? Now, as a forex trader, you check different forms of analysis. We have the technical analysis, we have the fundamental, we have the sentimental analysis. These are all forms of analysis that you can check that will help you to predict price movement. At least it's going to give you probable prediction. When I mean probable prediction, it's not 50-50. It's not possible, because possible prediction is 50-50 chance. Probable prediction is 90% and above. Nice. Because there's nothing that is 100% accurate. Yep. So you give that small chance that what if it does not go well. So if you can get a 90% chance of something happening, it means that at least you should win 8 trades out of 10. Yeah. You should win 8 trades out of 10. And those 2 trades that you lose is now based on your level of risk management. Because if you don't have good risk management, the 2 trades that you lose may end up sending your account for vanish. Then the 8 that you won will now be like nothing. Risk management, and then good analysis, knowing how to read the charts, knowing how to study history on the charts to know that, okay, this is where price is going to. Okay. And then you use that to take trades.
Nice. Okay. Now, what do you think about their pool on Telegram, on Twitter? I see them every day. They always tell you, with 20K, you can start making money for your trading. Join this WhatsApp group. And then when you enter this WhatsApp group, we are always talking about trading with bots and all this. What do you think about trading with bots?
Well, I was talking to the Nigerian representative of my forex broker, and was telling me that anybody that doesn't know how to trade with bots in this 2020 is not up to date. And I was like, said, but many people lose money trading to bots. If I know 100 people that have used bots, 95 have lost their money, their entire money. Yeah. So it's only 5 that may be struggling. So why would I advise somebody to trade with bots? And he said, trading with bots does not mean that you should be expecting as much profit as you would make trading by yourself. Okay. You have to program the bot to make 2% monthly. Okay. Now, all these bots that they use, they program them to make 20%, 50%, 100% weekly.
Wow.
And this is why these bots fail. Okay. And they make them lose a lot of money. I can tell you that, no, don't use bots. Come, let me teach you, and you make money from trading. I will not be telling you the entire truth, the whole truth. The thing is that trading with bots works, but 90% or 95% of bots out there fail because they are computers that have been programmed. So if this program fails or something, one code or the other malfunctions, it spoils everything, and it's money that is at stake.
True.
You will just open your. I had some people in my office last week coming to complain that he doesn't know what happened to his money, that his money is not showing on his account again. I say, your money is not showing. He say, yes, he's not seeing his money, that everything has disappeared. I say, are you serious? Okay, let's check your trade history. And I showed him that, look at your trade, now everything emptied. He said, no, it's not me that entered this trade. I said, who entered it? He said, it's the bots. Is it like this? Is the money gone? I said, the money is gone, no. The money is gone. So that is the thing, is that people don't understand that these bots promise you, just like Ponzi, promise you an unrealistic return on investment. And when they promise you this, they cannot meet up. And the only thing that can happen at the end of the day is for you to lose more than you stand to gain. So it's better you do it by yourself. You can enter some groups and they tell you that follow signals. Personally, I don't give my students signals. I don't give them signals because I cannot teach you. Do you see doctors after going for training, then they go back to their teacher to tell them where to cut, to tell them who to hold? After your training, you're supposed to know what to do.
That means if you don't know what to do after your training, it's either you didn't learn well, or your teacher didn't teach you well, or they didn't want to teach you everything because they want you to be totally dependent on them. Not so.
Exactly. There are some people that say they hide some strategy and they hide some things. And what are you hiding it for? If you die tomorrow, what would you do with that information?
True.
The thing is that you have decided to help somebody. So anything worth doing is worth doing well. Had it been the person that taught you hid some things, or well, some of the things we got to find out is through research, but that research was put out there by somebody.
Exactly.
That information was put out there by somebody.
Exactly.
So I always tell my students, I'm not ready to give you signals. In fact, I'm expecting you to tell me what to trade sometimes because I'm very busy. So you have to check your chart. Tell me where the chart is going to. The highest thing I can do for you is to guide you based on my own experience.
Yeah.
I can just say, no, I think this one is, anyway, check. My students argue with me. They tell me that, no, they think this one is going to do like this, is going to do like this. And sometimes they are right. Somebody will tell me, I think EU will sell from this point. I say, no, it will buy. Don't enter yet. Say, it will sell. Leave it. This is somebody I taught. Now, if I have not taught him enough to think on his own, to think for himself, he will not even have the confidence to argue with me.
True.
So if I'm giving you signals, if I'm not there tomorrow, how would you trade? If I die, how will you trade? You need to trade when I'm not around. So I teach you how to do it by yourself. So I don't, and Forex is something that the chart may change at any time. Yes, those people giving you signals can see that, oh, this thing will go up. And then it starts going down. Something happened in the market. And the person is not online to tell you, close that trade, though. It's not going up again. But you already trust this person and you're waiting for it to go up, and then it starts going down, and then you lose a whole lot of money. Wow. This is because you were relying on another person, relying on a bot, relying on one signal without having good knowledge of what you're supposed to do.
Nice. So what is the profit like? What is the profit like with Forex trading? Because the way some people advertise the millions and billions and trillions online that they are making for Forex trading, we don't know. So like, what are the possibilities? Like, how much can I make if I start trading Forex today?
Okay, people are making money in Forex, so those billions and trillions, they are not lying, no. But the thing is that some people exaggerate these things. Okay. Some people make it look as if there are no losses and everything is just sweet. It's not like that. You have to struggle. You have to work hard to be very profitable and proficient. And then you cannot try to use $50 to make $1,000 in 1 week. It's not that it's not possible. People are doing it, but it's risky because the higher you try to make, the more the risks you take. And the higher your risks, the higher you stand a chance to lose. So if you take good risk management, which is the most important thing in trading, even before making profit, you should expect some good profit at the end of the month. Let's look at making 20% of whatever capital you have monthly, at least for a beginning. Now, when you are now very strong, my mother would say, when your hand done strong well, you can now look at doubling your portfolio. Even me, that is meant to be a teacher, I don't struggle to double my portfolio every month. Because as your portfolio grows, your risk level reduces. Because you don't want to lose a large amount of money. Yeah. The person that was telling me that 2%, 5% monthly is a big time trader. He trades with more than $500,000. But he's targeting 2 to 5% monthly. And you that is trading with 20,000 naira, you want to make 100% monthly. It's because of, you know, that 20,000 naira is not a big money to lose. But somebody that is trading with $500,000, if he loses 5% of that $500,000 is how much in 5% alone?
Jesus.
You will say Jesus. If he loses 5%, it's $25,000.
USD.
Yes, and that is over 10 million naira as a loss. That is what some people will make in 20 years. Some people say throughout their lifetime they will never make it. So you have to take it according to your capital. That is what you make. You look at your capital, you say, okay, I'll try and make this. You know, when there are some short trades that you know that this trade is very sure, you can increase your risk level, and that only that one trade itself might even cover all the profit you make. I have a friend, so he sold his car to fund his Forex account because his wife had a baby and had some complications and all that abroad. So they had to send money. He withdrew money from his Forex account to send to his wife and all that. So when he wanted to trade again, he had to sell his car to start. This was just like 3 weeks ago. Wow. to enter back to the market. Yeah. And he made back the money in less than a week. Nice. Bought a new car. Nice. So that means there's money in the market. It all depends on your risk level, your capital, and if you have BP in your family.
So basically put, if you know what to do and you learn well, you can be a profitable trader.
Exactly.
So that means there are a lot of people that lose out most times because they want to try to figure things out themselves. They want to use their money to keep testing, and probably because they don't want to pay for knowledge. I've seen
anyway, it's one way of learning. Yeah. Jerome Bruner propounded a theory known as discovery learning. It's one way of learning that once you do it, it sticks to you because you discovered it yourself. You try to find the turns, everything, and to discover it. Now, what that helps you to achieve in forex trading is that you will learn a lot of things the hard way. You will learn a lot of things, but you are going to learn the hard way. There's nothing free in this life. Nothing is free. If you feel that you're going to learn on your own, you will pay from your losses. True. You will end up paying from your losses because there's no way you would learn on your own and then you will just know immediately and start making profits. What you gain from a professional is the experience, because the person has seen all these things, so the person will tell you, although it's not everybody that listens to advice. If I tell you, do not use a high lot size, and then you decided to use a high lot size and you lose some money, it's not because I did not teach you well. It's because of you needed that experience to believe what I have told you. But you remember that I have told you. If you are trying it on your own, you use a high lot size, you lose. You may not believe it that it was because of your lot size. You will think maybe you did not do the analysis well. You will try again. So what you gain from a more experienced person is to cut you from those, to reduce those losses that you make, to reduce those mistakes that you will make. And go online, you can search for things, there are so many things out there, but I tell you the truth, the way the person is making the real money, he did not put it out there for free. I have a YouTube channel. I have free stuff out there. But when you come to me and pay for my service, I'm going to give you the real worth of your money because you have paid for it. What I will put on YouTube will just be half information because I know that one is free. Those people that have things on YouTube, they don't put everything out there. They still have their paid courses that may even cost you more. So when you do it on your own, you end up spending more time paying for it from your losses and your emotions. And in fact, too much loss itself will even weaken your confidence. You will now start entering the group that say Forex is gambling, Forex is scam, Forex is senior bet Ninja, all those kind of talk.
All right, cool. I want to tell us about the 12-year-old I saw on your story a while ago. You said this 12-year-old is already trading Forex and making money. So can you tell us about that 12-year-old?
Okay, Chibuike is his name. During this corona lockdown, as schools were shut down, his mom came to me and told me that she wanted him to learn Forex. That can he learn? I looked at him. I said, well, I've taught secondary school students, so I think he can learn if he wants to. And I showed him another of my students that is 19, now he's 20, then he was 19 plus. I showed him another one. I said, see this one. This person now has made about $100,000 and he's just 20. That's $100,000 are over 40 million naira. See his house, see his new bike he bought, see his new phones he bought, his new PS, whatever. You know, now that's what he's thinking of. Look at the things he bought. So that alone aroused the 12-year-old's interest on what the mother wanted him to learn. And he said, if he learns well, will he buy all these things? I said, yes, you can buy all these things and even more. And he got to the office earlier than others every day. In fact, he will be the one to chat me up, Ma, are you coming for class today? I said, I will come. I told his mother to get him a laptop when we started learning analysis. Yeah. The mother got him a laptop. I was thinking this boy will find it difficult. In fact, he was teaching other people.
Wow.
Because his brain is very sharp.
Wow. So
he started learning. The last trade I took on GBP USD, he was the one that gave me the analysis.
Wow.
He was the one that gave me the analysis on that. So he's making money now from Forex trading, and it's something that by the time he gets to, let's say he trades for the next 5 years, in fact, I don't know where he will be.
He'll be a pro. He'll be a don.
Amen.
All right, cool. If you can see the comment sessions right now, there are a couple of questions already.
Okay.
So I wouldn't mind you answering those questions now. Somebody's asking, how can I start my trading today and still be on the safe side? Somebody's asking, I saw another question about, okay, Forex trading is awesome, but I'm afraid I don't know how to get good signals. So can you answer those questions briefly?
Okay. Like I said, I don't give signals. I teach you how to do it yourself, because you will not have me by you every time you want to trade. I may travel. I may be out of reach for days or weeks. And nobody has the power over human life except God. So nobody can tell what will happen to me tomorrow. So you need to trade without me. So I don't give signals. I teach you how to do it yourself. Okay, now the next question was, how can I start my trading today and still be at the safer side? Risk management, risk management, risk management. First of all, you need to learn what to do before you take trades. What do you see before you buy or before you sell? What do you need to see? What do you need to check on your checklist before you buy or sell? Now, if you know those things, that makes one. The second thing is risk management. You need to know how to manage your risks. Trading is not loss-free. Trading is not risk-free, but you should make more profits than losses. That is the essence of it. You should not be making only losses, and they are telling you, don't worry, you will gain, or you'll be strong. No. So trading should be more of profits than losses. And what will make it to be that way is risk management. Okay. Any other questions?
I think. Somebody asking, can we get your number? Guys, you have to chill.
Say, how can I get access to your class?
Okay. Okay. Speaking of classes, we are recording the Forex class for Kaizen already, right? So, can you talk about the class briefly? What is the class about, and how can people get access to the class? And I know she's looking up.
Okay, so the classes basically is for beginners to masters level. Now, what is going to teach you is what is Forex, everything you need to know in Forex as a beginner, how to start trading, and what you need to know before you take trades. That's the master's level, which is technical analysis, fundamental analysis. So we are going to teach you this very well so that you can be profitable. And we're also going to add you to our group, our WhatsApp group, to carry along, and you share charts, you share information with other traders, and know what to do when you have situations that you are facing as a trader. So it's going to be a wonderful session.
Okay.
Please, Joseph talking to.
Great. I'm going to come back here so I can be with you, and so they can see my face as well. So, guys, if you've been asking about the Forex trading class, it's going to be up on kaizenacademy.co shortly. Before you know it, that's what the person asking, how can I get access to your class? The course is going to be out on kaizenacademy.co shortly, and it's going to go for how much? How much is that class again? 500k. I'll be how much?
Well, my normal Forex class is supposed to be $750.
Okay.
So that's about 350k thereabouts, from beginners to masters. But like I said, I know where I'm coming from, so I won't forget my roots. And if you want to do something, you open your heart and do it well. I know that it's not everybody that can afford 350k. I know that there are people too that can afford it without questions asked. But the majority of Nigerian youths cannot afford it because of, we know how things are, no jobs and all that. And most people coming to trade or coming to learn want to learn it so that they can use it as alternative means of income. So because of that, I'm going to be giving a discount. Now, I cannot undervalue what I am going to be dishing out to the extent that it will not make any sense again. So the best I can do is to give it a price that only those that are serious can come for it. And because of I cannot undervalue it, I cannot let it be for everyone. For this discount is going to be for just like 10 persons. 10 persons, okay, right? So for just like 10 persons, so we're going to put it out for 100,000 instead of 350,000. So that's more than 50% discount.
Wow. Okay, fine. So she said it's not for everybody. 100,000. It will be up on Kaizen in like 1 week or 2 weeks max. 100,000 naira. But you get access to the support group now. And if you already have trading ideas for Forex and all, then you can start trading immediately. But if not, the course we're already cooking it and it's going to be ready in a few days. 100k naira. All you need to do, how can you get access to the course? Just send me a message on WhatsApp if you already have my WhatsApp number, and send me a message and just type Forex. Send me a message and type Forex. Okay, once you type that, We'll give you access to the support group, how you can pay, and all once you're set to pay. I think that'll be all for now. Do we have any more questions for IB? If you have any more questions for her, you can go ahead and ask now if you have any more questions. If not, we are going to call it a wrap for our session. So do you have questions? Have you found this insightful? Have you found this helpful? I'm looking at the comment section now. Ask questions, any more questions if you have. Any more questions? No questions. So, in view of, according to our official meeting code, in view of no further deliberation and correction on this agenda, we'd like to adopt this minute as a working document. All right. So I must thank you very much at this point for showing up, for taking time out of your busy schedule and family and everything. I know you probably had to chase the children away so that I could be part of this session. I didn't hear their noise. I don't know what you bribed them with. Well,
I chased them. I lost myself.
Thank you very much for showing up.
My pleasure.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Guys, I'll be with you in a bit. Thank you very much. Ivy, take care of
Thanks
yourself.
for
See you
having me.
on the other side.
Bye.
Guys, at this point I must say a big thank you to everyone for showing up for Kaizen Conference 2.0. I must let you know that I appreciate. Thank you very much. Okay, remember we currently have a 50% discount running on all our trainings at Kaizen right now. You can take social media marketing course, crypto trading course, and all courses we have at Kaizen right now at a discount. Just use the code KC2. Use the code KC2 on your checkouts. Right, thank you very much, everyone. If you have not created an account on KaizenAcademy.co, you should go create an account now on KaizenAcademy.co. It's free to create an account. We don't charge you for creating an account. Everything is totally free. Thank you very much. We have come to the end of the conference. Thank you for showing up. I want you to give yourself a big hand of applause on the comment section. If you're still watching me live right now, give yourself a big hand of applause on the comment section right now. If you are still watching me, give yourself a big round of applause. A big round of applause. A big round of applause. Thank you to my awesome team. Thank you to Precious. Thank you to Fego. Thank you to Nicole, Adebo, Adeshino. Thank you to Michael. Thank you to Chinwe. Thank you to everyone that's made Kaizen Conference possible. I am grateful. Thank you to you for showing up, and thank you to Joseph Don for putting this awesome conference together. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll leave this last piece with you, right? The only reason why you will not succeed at anything you learn here is if you go back today and you don't take action. If you go back today and you don't take action, you are not going to succeed. So beyond all the things you've heard about affiliate marketing, you've heard about copywriting, you've heard about how to start your business with zero capital, you've heard about to make at least 100k monthly from your high income skill. You've heard all of this stuff a lot, right? The thing that is standing between you here and you getting there is taking action, guys. So you have to learn to take action. If you want to get the copywriting course, take action. If you want to get any of our courses, the affiliate marketing course, the social media marketing course, the WhatsApp TV course, take action. You have to go ahead and start taking action now. Thank you very much, everyone, for showing up. I'll see you on the other side. Make sure you're following me on social media anyway, Twitter, Instagram, on WhatsApp, on Facebook, anywhere you can find social media, you're going to find me there. LinkedIn, follow me. I'll see you on the other side. Thank you very much, everyone, and take care of yourself. I'm gonna call it a day now. But before I call it a day, one more screen time for my dear Iris by Lux.
Now imagine a time when you could work for 5 to 6 hours with your phone or your laptop and you do not have to worry about any headaches or blurred vision. Wow, that sounds juicy, right? We have a solution for you. Get yourself a pair of anti-glare glasses today. So you might ask, what are anti-glare glasses? Anti-glare glasses are made with lenses that have AR or anti-reflective coating on them. This is an extremely thin layer placed on the lens that removes any reflection you might normally see from the surface of your glasses. At iRest by Lux, we provide you with a variety of eyeglasses in different shapes, styles, and colors, all suited to fit your face shape. We cater to both sexes. Our watchword is looking stylish while still protecting your eye. So what are you waiting for? Head over to our Instagram page at
Alright, thank you very much, everyone. I'm going to see you everywhere you look for me, social media and all. Make sure you take a course on Kaizen today. I'll see you on the other side. Take care of yourself, everyone, and bye bye. Peace out.